Hello, I'm Dr. J. Kent Ferraro, and I want to thank you for the gift of your time to share a few thoughts with you that I hope will make a difference regardless of where your relationship is right now. Although I'm a licensed clinician with over 2 decades of experience working with couples, my most important lessons were not learned in a university, but rather what I learned from having failed at love and marriage so profoundly. Several years ago, I made a fateful decision to leave my wife of 10 years and the mother of my 3 children to pursue an empty fantasy of chasing a soulmate I thought would fulfill me and make me happy. I was wrong, and yet I resolved to learn from the many mistakes I made and dedicated myself to unlocking the keys to what makes a relationship really work. My affair was both the biggest failure and greatest opportunity of my life. It confronted me with a basic choice: destroy a family and create a legacy of divorce and failed relationships, or evolve as a person, a man, a father, and a husband, by owning my life and dealing with the issues that got me here in the first place. For Julie and I, there really wasn't much to save. The question we asked was whether or not it was possible to design something new, something that did not exist before. A new relationship different from the first marriage that we didn't take care of, built upon what we learned through first surviving and then transforming our relationship into a new marriage and family that we enjoy today. It is possible. It's never, can this marriage be saved? It is always, do I choose to save this marriage? Regardless of the current state of one's relationship, here are 3 things that you can do to improve it immediately. First, we must grow up to truly love another. In a real relationship, you don't expect your partner or the relationship to fulfill you. Soulmates, what many people seek, are created, not found. People cannot complete you. They can only complement you. And it's your responsibility to bring a whole person to the relationship that you say that you want. We must grow beyond how life has hurt us and understand who we are and how we got there to fully contribute to someone that we claim to love. Love has nothing to do with finding the right person to love us. It has everything to do with becoming the right person that's capable of love. So when someone says, I love you, but I'm not in love with you anymore, they're really saying that they don't know what love is. Relationships don't end because of a lack of love. They end because of the death of intimacy. And intimacy is a choice to bring yourself, all of you, to another person, open and with your full presence. True love is limitless, except for those limitations that we place on it. You see, you're entitled to receive from love only in proportion to what you contribute to love. The power of love to change us is never in finding the right partner to fulfill us, and always in how we are changed when we truly learn how to love someone. Second, we must tell the truth. Without integrity, life, and especially relationships, don't work. The greatest challenge in most of our relationships today is that people don't tell the truth. In fact, the biggest killer of intimacy is pretense. It's hiding those parts of ourselves that need to be shared and known. And it's only by letting people know those parts of us that we think they won't accept that intimacy is created. Lying comes in many forms. It isn't just the commission ones that are a problem. Some people say they fear being honest in a relationship. And here's what I would tell you. It's never the conversations that you have that should be feared, but those you avoid that should frighten you. The missing conversations that slowly but certainly drain the life out of a marriage, rendering it soul dead and setting it up for failure. It's vital to risk being honest about what you really want and need from one another through the gift of transparency, bringing all of you, all of the time to your partner. and being willing to take risks, not assuming bad intentions on the part of your partner, and then opening yourself up fully. These things are both the pathway to a deeper intimacy and also the bedrock for relational integrity that's essential for having an extraordinary relationship. And third, we must create new possibilities. We believe that you design the culture and the relationship that you want. Julie and I learned that in life, you can complain or you can create. Designing an extraordinary relationship has less to do with the challenges that you currently face. It has everything to do with the standards that you hold yourself to and the questions that you ask in the midst of the storm that you're facing. We believe the quality of our relationships is really determined by the quality of the questions we ask. If you're serious about designing a new relationship, ask yourself this: who must I become, not my partner, who must I become to have what I say I want in my relationship? And then understand and communicate your needs and take responsibility for creating the conditions inside your relationship to satisfy them. I want to thank you for the privilege of sharing our story and our life with you. We look forward to meeting you sometime in the future at one of our live events. Until then, design an extraordinary relationship. If not now, when?